What up? I'm MJ,
I'm Adam.
and we're going to be talking about what happened this new year. It is now 2023. Oh my gosh, everyone. Welcome back. Hey, we've been on a little break, but we're back in action right now. Thanks for coming back. 2023 is upon us.
Yeah.
ようこそ2023年。
いらっしゃいませ。
これは未来です。
Yes.
Maybe. We don't know. We are here right now. Thanking everyone who is still with us, who wants to improve their English. Today, we're going to be talking about our New Year's, what it's been like, talking a little bit from Adam's side, especially because Adam, it's your first time back in Canada for this holiday of the New Year's, the holiday of Christmas.
Yes.
That's a big thing. It's not just for vacation. You're there. You lived it. So let's just go right into it. Adam, how was your New Year? What was it like ringing in the new year?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't really get to ring it in because I got sick. I had like a cold. It was a bad situation, everybody. Not the sea monster, but I was kind of like out of it. I ended up just laying on the couch for the day. Actually, we made plans to go to this Disney event in Toronto, but I couldn't go.
Okay.
Everybody else went, but I stayed home.
They left without you.
Without me, because we paid for the tickets. So my ticket wasn't used. It's pretty expensive. So they went and I stayed home.
So when exactly was that? New Year's Eve day?
This was New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. So from the Friday, I wasn't feeling well. I had a fever. And then New Year's Eve, which is Saturday, the fever was still there. It wasn't like super high, but I knew if I went out and did activity, I wouldn't enjoy myself as much. So I just stayed home just to get better and rest and relax. And my other daughter, my younger daughter, also had a fever, so we stayed home and just chilled a little bit. Relax. And then, going through the day of New Year's, you have just like the events that happen. You have dinner and then maybe stay up, play games and stuff like that. None of that happened. I was just laying on the couch. Even my sister was like, "Aren't you getting dressed?" I was like, "Dressed? Dressed for what?"
Right?
Yeah, I stayed in my pajamas all day. It wasn't what I hoped it would be. Considering in the past, every New Year's we would have like this tradition of staying up late, watching movies, playing games. I would go skating at the city hall in Brampton where I live. They have fireworks, they have roasting marshmallows, all of the good stuff, but I didn't do it so well. So this year I'm going to do it better. That's my...
Right. You got a lot of time to prep, but you can't really prep for getting sick.
That's true.
That's something that I in the past, I think there was one New Year's where I got like really sick right on New Year's Eve, and it was just like everyone, I'm imagining people like having a good time, getting together, and it's like I couldn't go and I couldn't hang out, so kind of sucked. But at the same time, it's just another day.
It's true. It's
true.
Reality. Yeah, in reality, it's just another day.
Our culture has turned it into like a big hurrah!
Right.
We made it around the sun.
We
made one more time, but it's like
so what?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think the birthday is a more big achievement for us each individual.
That's
personally.
True. That's true.
New Year's, whatever. But we've done research in the past about the importance of New Year's in Japan and how much of a cultural thing it is for people, families to get back together, the different significance, the important aspects of the food, of osechi, there's so many things connecting to good luck or getting like money and stuff. So one thing that is also really common is the like eating mochi, toshikoshi soba. I did that was wonderable. Hatsumode is another one. The first, I was looking into translating that. It's like the weirdest. How would you translate that? Give me
Hatsumode? I don't know the actual direct translation. I just call it like the first, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing right now. Yeah, I don't know.
From what I looked up,
Yeah,
and yeah, the translation is like, yeah, the first shrine visit of a new year.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is,
So
basically.
which is what it is. But like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about like, how would I say that in the past? Like when I've been in Japan and talking to like my friends, like or you or something, you know, like, oh, dude,
Right.
did you go to like Hatsumode yet? That's what oh, you want to come? We're going to go do Hatsumode. Like, that's what it would be. We wouldn't say, hey, did you do your first visit to the shrine of the New Year's day? Like, no, it's Hatsumode.
And that is why sometimes you don't translate English and Japanese. It becomes a sentence. It's not like a set word.
Exactly. And I feel like for us living in Japan, we know about the culture for such a long time, so it just is very natural. But example, if you're trying to talk to someone, like explain, oh, in Japan we do Hatsumode at this time that we go, like you would say Hatsumode,
right? You would say
what it is.
Yeah. And if someone says, what's Hatsumode, then you explain it's the first shrine visit of the new year. Okay, cool.
Done.
Hatsumode.
Exactly. So we have all these customs here in Japan. So in Canada, is there anything besides, you know, you're mentioning like what you specifically did? I'm sure a lot other people did, going into town and watching fireworks
parties,
and stuff.
watching fireworks. Yeah, but nothing like that. You know, I think it's because there's so many different cultures, so everybody has their own kind of tradition here. And it's not like the Canadian tradition of doing things, because I feel like that would be just enjoying time with your family or going out to party or going skating or watching the fireworks, because that's what happens every year, basically. There's no shrines, there's no temples. Some people believe in Christianity or Buddhism or Judaism or, you know, Hinduism. So it's different for everybody, basically.
Yeah, but there's got to be something like, example, watching TV, you know, in Japan, there was downtown's Warasheikenai. Right. No more, you know, rips with the crossbones. Like, no more of that. But they still have Kohaku running and strong. If anyone watched, you know, the Kendama Heroes, they were there. I wasn't there, but all my friends were. In the US, like the ball drop, New York, Times Square, ball drop. Yeah, like that's the one thing to watch. Is there anything in Canada?
Nothing. Like, no, basically no.
There's nothing that everyone does, because the only thing that everyone does together, like unanimously, is like
watch the ball.
Time with friends and family.
Basically, party. Yes, basically. In general, everything else is like do as you would. We even have the ball drop on TV. We have like different celebrations of New Year's around the world on TV. So that's one of the things.
Okay.
Because they want to kind of, you know, have everybody celebrate New Year's and make it kind of inclusive for all. So showing like, oh, at 2 p.m., this is what the Rio, I don't even know if it's at 2 p.m. in Canada, Rio de Janeiro, New Year's, they're just celebrating New Year's right now. In Japan, they just celebrated New Year's. Here's the fireworks in Japan. This is what it looks like in Sydney, Australia. Like throughout the whole day, they'll show those kinds of things, celebrations.
Okay.
And it's not tradition, but that's what's on TV and people talking.
Right.
You know, this is what you can do for New Year's, some fun activities for your family and friends and that kind of stuff. But yeah, nothing to say Canada.
Right. Which is really cool. I'm sure there's other countries, but you know, specifically, you know, we've had a lot of time again spent in Japan.
Right.
And I feel like it is cool to see how it's more than just another day or another holiday. It's the time to like get together with friends and drink if you're of age in North America and stuff. There's so much history, and of course other countries, you know, probably there's plenty of people who are like, oh yeah, in this country they do this country they do that,
right?
But there is one thing that all the countries, all the people around the world do for New Year's, and that is make a New Year's resolution. Every year here on our channel, everyone, we've always talked about this as the New Year is here. So New Year's resolutions, What you got, Adam? Is it like me, where you're going to say the same thing for the past like 10 years?
Yeah, right. Kind of yes and kind of no, because I'm starting like a new step in my life. So I guess now I'm taking courses to, pursue a career in electrical work. So I think I want to focus on that, like, and get better at that trade, and work hard to kind of be the best I can be in that trade and get progressively better this year, because, it's going to be part of my future. So that's my New Year's resolution, just to kind of hunker down and study hard and focus on that specific thing.
Yeah.
Now I have no excuses to learn an instrument, because I have a guitar sitting right in front of me, staring me in the face.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So I want to try
music.
I've been wanting to get into it for a long time. It's just, you start like anything, you start and then you kind of just taper off a little bit. You put your time elsewhere.
Yeah. You have to sacrifice
something
for that thing.
Right.
Nothing that you want is easy to get.
Exactly. That you really want is easy to get.
Yes. You have to put in the work,
right,
and a lot of effort to get there. So that's amazing, dude.
So
to see,
it would be cool if I could learn how to play. But what about you? What's your resolution? Just sticking with your story from last year?
Seriously, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few things that I've seen in just these past few months where I have more of an option to work more on my artwork, to work in different fields, like doing some freelance stuff, like with film, with helping other people out with editing or graphic design work and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like my hands, I feel like they are in so many different pockets.
I see.
And in one way, it's really cool because I have all these options. But on the other hand, it is a little overwhelming because, I'm trying to build 5 houses at one time instead of just focusing on one.
Right.
So it's like, I feel like I should focus on one, but it's like, I can't, because I can't stay still. I'm going to bob and weave on them. Yeah. Got to keep moving. My New Year's resolution right now, guys, is getting better at scheduling. Because I have all this stuff that I want to do.
Yeah.
The only way I can successfully, or even like halfway successfully, achieve those things is by really, really sitting down and figuring out my problems with not being able to make a good schedule or follow it, or I don't know exactly what my problem is. There is a problem though, and I need to figure that out. So that's my resolution, and I better do it quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this shouldn't take me a year to figure it out. We got within
1 month. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone. That's it. And then hopefully, if I get that down, should be a domino effect to hitting those other resolutions of getting more work done. Like with my artwork, working in different fields as well. Like all this stuff. Do more collabs, being more focused, creating more interesting things for our channel as well.
Right. Yeah. Getting it together.
2023. Yeah. That's it. Everyone, thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments down below. What was your New Year's resolution? How was your New Year's? And that's it.
We'll see you
on the next step.